to the ceiling.
Finding that connection to the heels, same thing, pulling in and reaching out. And just getting us set up here, grounded on the mat. And we'll connect for 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Keep it squeezed in. Start to curl through the spine and round through. We'll lift both legs up to a tabletop position, holding it there. Actively exhale the ribcage into the mat, and you're just going to lower the knees down slightly, squeeze the ball and lift back up, and lower down without tucking too much, lifting back up, and reach it down, press and lift. So that belly button's pulling in and up. And maybe you can go a little away from the center towards the end of the mat and exhale, pull. And just 2 more there. Squeeze to lift back in. 1 more. Keeping that tabletop shape, start to curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. Now you're holding that tightly together. Lift up an inch higher. And then the right arm lifts up past the ears and lower. Left arm lifts up past the ears and lower. And continue that motion without sinking down. Peel up the body a little bit higher to get out of the neck pain. 1 more time with the left. Come up an inch higher, hold. Lift both arms up and over and reach. And lift, stay lift. Yes, just 2 more. Reach. And last one, bring your hands behind your head, support the neck now, and lower down. We'll lower the feet down in one piece. And now keep that tailbone reaching to the mat, keep squeezing that ball, just lifting the upper back off the mat. Holding that shape, and then pull in and up with the belly button to lift the knees. The knees come back down, and lower the head. Same thing, we have a lift, and pull the belly in to lift up. Lower down, and lower the head. And lift upper body, lift the knees, lower the feet, lower the head. For 3, and lift, lower, and down. For 2, belly button pulls in, and lower, and down. Last one. And lower and down. And we're going to lift everything up at the same time and lower down. Lift everything up at the same time and lower and lift. Hopefully we are still in that neutral position. Looks good. We're not tucking too much. 2 more here. Head is just nice and relaxed. So you're really working from that core muscle. And holding it up. Twisting towards the right side, back to center. Twist towards the left. And right. And left. Right. And left. Twisting from that torso. Open those elbows wide. And squeeze. And we just have 4. And 3, 2, and 1. Taking it down. Take the legs all the way down here, still holding on to that core muscle. Lifting the head, neck, and shoulders up. Abs are really starting to burn. Now bring your arms to your hips. Palms face up, come an inch higher, and then reach for the right ankle. Back to center. Reach for the left. And reach right. And left. And reach. And you get longer each time you go back to center. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. But we'll take the ball, bring it right underneath your heels as you press your toes to the mat. And you're just going to lift your hips up. So you can go a little bit heels together, toes apart, and then lift the hips up in one piece. Heels can still be slightly apart, but just that V shape. Yes. And then start to just lift your hips up an inch and down an inch. And lift up and down, pressing strong into the ball of the heels. And it's just a nice release of the hips after all that flexion. And here we go for 8 and 7, tucking a little bit more each time. For 5, 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1, rounding through the spine. And let's even reach the arms up and over your head as we curl it through. And we'll do that again, rounding up, reach the hips to the ceiling. Inhale, nice tight squeeze, press to the heels. Exhale, round through the ribs. Reach your arms away. And once more, curling and lifting high. Strong into the heels and then round it through. All the way to the mat. We'll bring your knees into your chest and grab onto them. Thinking about almost arching your back as you pull the knees so tight. And then take the arms to a T shape. You're going to bring them up and over towards your left. Pressing that right shoulder to the mat. Big inhale here. Exhale, lift. Pull into the stomach actively. And go over. Pressing that opposite shoulder down. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. And up and over. Opening the arm. And you can even take that right arm, lift it off the ground and reach further away. And then just start to rotate the hand to the ceiling and back down. So it's just very subtle opening. And inhale here, exhale, lift the hips, deepen, and over. Stretching the fingers longer on that left side, and start to just rotate. Two more there. And bring it back up. Good, we'll bring your hands behind your knees and start to just rock all the way up, grabbing your ball, just bring it away, and find this rolling like a ball easiness as you imprint the spine back and up. But then just separating the knees a little bit. Intentionally pressing that spine down. Last one here. And grab the ankles. Getting nice and tight. Just lifting up and bouncing. And really find that C curve in your spine. And just slightly pull the abs back 2 inches. Hold yourself at the top and come back up. Same thing, rock it back. Couple inches, draw those shoulders down, pull the belly in more, come back a little further. And back up, one more time. Hold that stomach in this time, we're just going to the shoulder blades, come back and hold. Yes, and now from here, just try to lift your stomach off the mat. Couple inches, lift. So you're staying low and you're just gonna pull in to go up. Press your legs into your arms and lift, creating some space for 3 and 2 and 1. Holding that position, take the arms out on a high diagonal, double leg stretch, reach higher and reach it out and around and lift. Reach in opposite directions. Energy. 2 more here. And 1, bring the knees in, curl it down. Big inhale here, we're going right into this ab series. Exhale, we'll lift up, grab the top of the right shin, pull it in nice and tight. We go slow, pulling the left first, slow, and then 3 quick. 1, 2, 3. You go slow and slow, and 1, 2, 3, and slow, slow. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Slow, slow. 1, 2, 3. Taking your hands behind your head, legs up to the ceiling. We lower down. 2, 3, and lift up. And lower down. Deepen your stomach and lift up. 2 more. And lift up. Finding that low belly strength, pressing to the mat. And you'll lower halfway down. Hold. Hold, hold, hold. Flex your feet and point. Flex your feet and point. Deepen both ends of your hips to the mat. One more time. Take the crisscross. Twist towards the knee and switch. And then 1, 2, 3. We have slow and slow. Work from the stomach more. Good. So if your hips are feeling it, pull in. Bring the knee a little closer to you. Use the stomach as leverage. 1, 2, 3. 2 more times. Slow. Slow. 1, 2, 3. Last one. We go slow. Slow. 1, 2, 3. Pull it in. Taking the legs to a just happy baby stretch really quick. Grab the bottoms of the feet, send the hips down. And almost think like you're gonna arch your back so you imprint the full spine. Then taking the hands to the inside of the legs, open them up all the way, stretch full straddle. And just rocking in that position. Then pressing the legs apart. 2 more rocks like that. And bring everything in. We're going to rock it all the way up to sit. And then crossing the legs in front of you. You can grab your weights or you don't have to use weights. So up to you. And we're going to start by bringing your arms out to the side. Like almost like you're going to hold a beach ball. And pulling in. And then opening wide. And so leaning a bit forward so that you can feel the sitting bones on the mat. And that allows you to pull in and up with your abdominals. And reach it in. Good, we have 4. Keeping that slight bend of the elbow. 3. 2. Holding it out on 1. Elbows are slightly back. You're going to go into this circle. Yep, with that full arm, that's it. And reverse. Think about those sitting bones on the mat. It pulls your transverse in and up. Reverse a little bigger with those circles. And one more time, reverse big. For 3, and 2, and 1. Bringing it down. Crisscross the other leg in front. Taking a slight bend to your elbow, reach all the way up over the head. And keep that bend as you go down. And reach it up as you draw the shoulders down. And return. But almost straightening of the arms with that slight bend. Start to feel this on either sides of the body, pressing down with the armpits. And maybe you can pull the rib cage together. 2 more here. Reach and lift. Holding it up on this high one. We start to circle in front of you as you go down. 2, 3, 4. Reverse the circle, go up. 2, 3, 4. Reverse, go down. 2, 3, 4. Reverse, go up. 2, 3, 4. One more each time. Reverse, go down. And reverse, go up. Good, take a curl of your chest, reach up and over. Okay, let your arm weights go. You'll separate your legs here on either side of your mat. And then you'll just take your arms to the center here. We'll even start low. Palms will face together, thumbs to the ceiling. Now you'll start to curl your chin to chest as you round your back and your ribs. And then start to curl forward to the mat. Keep drawing the pinky fingers to the mat, tracing them until you reach that max point that you can go. Now you're going to take a flat back as you lift the arms up and open the back. So now I'm on a high diagonal with my body. Yes. Good. Bring it back down to the floor and then curl the rest of the way up. So it's almost like a wave. We're going down. We bring the chin to chest, draw the pinky fingers on the mat in a high V shape. Lengthen out to a flat back. Bring the arms to the ears. And then reach even further and curl and rounding it back in. Again, we'll curl it down. Reach and lift. Use your butt, squeeze to lengthen out to that flat back. Yes, reach your arms past your ears. Bring the arms back down to the floor as you curl. And come up. Now we do a little variation there. We go down. Reach on that high diagonal. Find the flat back. Just your thumbs are going to reach it back and pulse it back and lift. Find that flat back. Yes, lengthen. Bring the shoulder blades together. Reach. That's it. In that high V shape, thumbs up. We have 8, 7. Can you pull the abs in? Squeeze your butt for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Reach a little bit further. And then curl through the spine. Good job. We're going to take your legs, bring them together, find a butterfly shape, and just curl. Reach for those toes, maybe flap the knees a couple times. Big exhale. And release that. We'll come to your hands and knees. And let's even keep one weight nearby. First, we'll find a rounded back. Just for those shoulders, and then open everything up. Inhale, exhale, round. And open. 2 more there. And curl it under. And reach it out. We're going to draw the weight in your left hand. Extend it out as you extend that right leg. Holding that position. And then curl through the spine. Touch them together. Press them out away with the right hand. And curl it in. And reach out. And find the connection to your core. And extend. For 3. And reach. 2. 1. We hold everything out. You're going to bring them corners and back to center. And corners, center. Press that mat away. For 3, 2, 1. As you bend the elbow, bend your knee. And extend. Bend the elbow. Extend. And reach. And bend. 2 more. And drawing that way down, curl through the spine. Let's bring it right into that other side. Extend right arm out, left leg long. Holding your balance, hold through the abs, and then start to curl and connect, and reach it long. And curl, make that nice and juicy. Feel your oblique. In. Nice and slow. One more there. Holding it out, we reach to the corners and draw back in. Leg becomes longer now. One more there. Start to bend the elbow, bend the knee side, and extend. Press that mat away. You'll feel it more in your stomach. Reach. Two more. And lower the weight down, curl through the spine. And just for a little stretch, let's tuck the tops of toes, lift the hips up high. Find that down dog position. From here, you're just going to bend your elbows like a tricep push-up so that the elbows reach for the ground and then press back up. And you're just bending them here and pressing to the mat. Feeling those shoulders dropping away. Neck is just neutral, looking where you feel like it looks best to look. Elbows in. We have 4 and 3. Resetting our blood flow here in this inversion. Last 1. Taking the knees wide, bring it down, stretching it back. We're going to come all the way down to your side. And let's take it to this shape where we're on your left forearm and your back is pulled together. Your chest is just open and this arm is a little bit to the corner. So it's not right underneath you, but it's just a little bit open. Right leg long and take the weight. You're just going to open it up. And then twist as you bring it back to the hand and open. And twist as you lower, pull back in your abs to create space. Create that diagonal line and reach. And see if you can really pull into the low belly. Almost feels like you're going to tuck back. 2 more there. Watching that right shoulder. And we'll start to bend the elbow, bring it down. Release it straight and open. And we just bend and reach. And open. And as you bend the elbow goes high, like you're drawing a sword. And reach it out. And it goes high. And out one more time. Reverse. Going forward and draw it up. To that diagonal line. Keep it diagonal. Yes. And twist. And bring it up. And it's almost like a wave with that upper body. One more time. And you're going to reach over your head and bend your elbow for a tricep press extend. And bend and stretch. Bend. Starting to really burn in that arm. Can you lift that top leg up and just hold the balance there? Squeeze the glute muscle. For 3 and 2. 1. Then bringing that arm down to the floor, keeping that leg up. Just take your arm, bring it behind your head. So now your head is really pressing into that hand. And you're just going to lift the leg up an inch and down an inch. And up and lift. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Just start to twist the body down and open it up. And as you twist, can you bend the knee and extend it back up? And twist and open. Curl. And twist. You can lower it down for a second and lift it back up. and twist. Good, we just have 4. And up for 3, 2, 1. And bring it all the way in. Let's reach it up and over for the ankles. And start to grab the front of the thighs as you twist even more. And we'll go to the other side, other direction. So we'll come onto the forearm. Chest is a little bit open here as it's to the diagonal of your mat. And taking the arm, reach for the hand and open it up. So you're going to try to twist through that low part of your right oblique. And you really have to kind of pull back in your abs as you reach the weight forward and bring it in. And you'll feel that nice twist in the waistline. Good, 2 more there. And we start our variations. We'll bend the elbow, keep it in that same plane. Reach it forward and open. And bend and stretch and lift. And find that reverse for 5. We go in and draw it in. Around. And your chest can curl and then draw it in. Last one. Keeping it over your head, take it to a tricep press and extend. We start to lift that back leg up and hold. See if you can draw the shoulder blades together and the shoulders away from you more. We have 4 and 3, 2, watch that bottom shoulder, and 1. Taking the weight down to the floor, and then taking your leg to the side, take your hand behind and really press into it. We just lower and lift that leg. And really press the head into your hand. And lift, just almost touching the ground there, but not quite. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to start to twist your spine as you bend your knee. And then open it back up and extend. And twist. And extend the leg back. And twist, pull into the waistline. And reach it up. Targeting angles that are a little bit more difficult to feel. I know the shoulder blades and the back is probably really cramping up. So just really try to round as you go in and open and pressing and stretching for 4. Use that glute muscle in the back. 3. Grabbing a little lower on the head. 2. And 1. Good, bring it all the way in, reach up and over, taking this stretch. And we're going to go all the way down to the forearms. Tucking the tops of your toes, finding a plank. Reaching the heels back, and then pointing the toes as you slide forward. And reach the heels back. And slide in. Really tucking the pelvis under you. For 4. And 3, pressing that mid back high to the ceiling. 2, 1, holding it there. Tuck the pelvis under you for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down with the knees. You're going to keep the knees right there. Just extending the left leg back. Holding that position, we're in parallel. You're going to bend the knee in, almost touch the ground, and then extend it out. All the way up to the ceiling, bend. Use the stomach and extend. Reach it high. You have 4. And out. Connect both glutes. 3. Arms are going to start really working. 2. 1. Holding it up. Little pulses there in parallel. Can you reach with the toes? For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and just press your body back. Just going to open up your chest and shoulders for a moment. And come back to that shape. Good, shoulders draw in, chin is in, extend the right leg back. Reach it high in that parallel shape. Reach it to the diagonal. And then bend your knee. Use your abs to lift the leg back up. And I'm just pointing the toes here. Getting that long leg. And try not to rotate it out. In and press. And use that full leg. For 5, pull and extend. 4, 3, try not to sink in that left hip. 2, holding it up on one, little pulses there. Reach it long, point the toes. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Send it back. We're coming up all the way to the knees, bending them here. Going to take that left knee a little bit in front, your foot in front, and right leg is behind. You're on this diagonal shape with your arm. We're going to reach up with the left hand into a nice big side bend as you reach over. Reaching into that side waist, and then start to bend the knees as you lower the body down. So then you're right there. And we reach up. Pull into the side waist and reach it over. And one more time. Reach up. From there, lift into that side waist as much as you can. Little pulses up to the sky. For 4, 3, 2, 1. We reach it all the way to plank as we go over. Holding that position. Talking through the belly button in. Reach the left knee to the right shoulder and bring it back. And reach the right and corner and left. And left. 2 more here. Start to twist your body back to that, actually twist it to the other side. And now you're in that side bend. Reach it over. So the right foot is in front, left foot back. We start to bend your knee and you're in that shape. Reach it up and over. Reach into that side waist. Bend the knees to return. And reach it up. Lift with that left side. And lower. Reaching from the back. Up. This time we hold. We reach into that sideways, pulse it up. Here we go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking it down all the way here. And reach it over. Okay, we're going to take the legs slightly apart on the mat. Reaching with the arms forward, pull back in your chest as you round your spine and try to get the forearms to the mat. Curling through the back and come all the way up. One more time like that. Stretch for your spine. Curling through, touching forearms to the mat. And reach it all the way back. But zipping the legs together, advancing this a little bit more. We'll start to curl through the spine, round. Tucking your hips as long as you can. Paint your spine down. Inhale, going for that roll up. Exhale, curl. Chin to chest, deep in the stomach, and lift and reach. Past your toes. Curling through the spine. Tucking pelvis under, inhale. And exhale, coming up. Reach. And we have 3 more chances. Plenty of time to feel those heels really draw into the mat. Pull into the core. 2 more. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. Keep the tension in the belly. Coming down. Last one. And exhale, lift. Good, we're coming down to the edge of your shoulder blades. Bringing the right leg up to the ceiling, pull behind it and switch. Reaching for that ankle. Actively pressing the belly button into the spine. 2 pulls. Getting further the second time. Here we go for 4. And 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in. Lower it down. Good. You're going to take your feet to the mat. Lifting the hips up to the ceiling. Strong with the backs of the legs. Start to lower the right leg down as your hips stay right where they are. You're going to flex and kick your leg, point and lower. Flex and kick. Reach for the toes and lift. And reach. Press that left heel for 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it up there, reaching it out to the side, back to center. And outside, use your core. It's just a slight corner. And corner. For 3. You can even put your hands on your stomach there to feel it working. And maybe do 1 more. And then bend the knees, start to curl through the spine. Take it up. Final push here. We start to extend the left leg. Flex and kick and point and lower through each toes. Strong in the left, right heel. Create that space. For 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Take it to the corner. Use your stomach, pull back in. And corner. And pull. Yes, you can take your hands right on your hips. Feel your obliques working. 2 more. Last one. Bend your knee and round it in. But let's take both legs, send it up and over your head. And find that stretch in the low back. Big deep breath into that. We're going to start to take the legs up to the ceiling. Try to really use your butt. Yes, you can take your hands there, or you can take your hands to your shoulders and your mid-back and lift up and try to find complete candlestick. Use your glutes. And then take the feet back over. Opening up your feet, flex. Start to curl through the spine slow. Drawing your head away from you, heaviness in the mat. And then the knees come in. We'll rock it all the way up. And take a stretch over. Let's flex the feet and really pull the tops of the toes. As you try to poof your chest out, so you're poof your mid back out, so you're rounding. Lift those heels off the ground. And then opening the legs to a big straddle. And reach it through. So then just dive forward there. And getting that inner thigh stretch. Sending the knees to the back. Big breath out. Bring it back up. And roll the shoulders back. You're all done.